Hey everybody, Kelly Sue here with Cleopatra Art Studios, and I am trying to figure out how to get my camera to flip around a little bit. Oh, that was completely wrong. Looks like they just changed the settings again, unfortunately. Let me try this one. Oof, that's weird. Okay, so we're all gonna have to look at these upside down. Super cute bunny ornaments. I don't know that I could paint these upside down, but maybe I could do them sideways for you. That would be good. So let me toss these away here real quick. So I haven't been here most of the week. We had so much snow and it was a thing, guys. It was a thing. So I'm super excited to be on now, and I just wanted to paint something, so I wanted to decide that I wanted to paint it with you. So thanks for watching today, and you're probably at work sneaking a peek, and that's okay. So these are just very cute bunny ornaments, and a lot of you guys have told me, hey lady, we're doing we're keeping our Christmas tree up all year, and we're doing just because we like to, right? And we're doing different seasonalities, or themes of whatever. And then these are just perfect little Easter bunny ornaments. Easy to paint. Your kids would have a blast with these. And then it's a 3-pack. How cute is that? I just think they're adorable. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. Like I said, I'll paint them sideways. How fun is that? I went over to get paint, and I was like, let me just grab a complete paint kit, because it has most of the colors I'll probably want to use anyway. Sponge, and I'll giddy up on those. And I just have this paper bag here, and I just really quickly want to make sure that I can get on and see any kind of comments that you have. Hey, I'm wearing an apron today. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Shh, okay, I'm not going to tell anybody. I won't tell anybody. I typically come in at noon-ish, because I know a lot of you want to watch during your lunch hour if you're from around here. And today I just couldn't get my stuff together. You know, do you have days like that when you check your email and it's just one thing after another? And so today was that day for me. So I'm a little late, sorry. Okay, so real quick, I was gonna pick up a big paintbrush. I'm gonna use my angle brushes and a tinier angle brush for some floating. Floating's when you water down and your paint, just to do the edging. Well, hello, Lula. So nice of you to join us today. All right, they're super cute, super duper cute. I mean, like I said, it looks like Facebook, well, hold on a second. Nope, Facebook changed their button features again, and so I didn't notice before I started filming, but whatever. We've got this, whatever. I'm gonna just make a nice warm tan for the face. So kind of a cream, but it's gonna be, whoop, just go ahead and put that anywhere. Thank God it's Friday, TGIF. It's Friday. Some people might be watching this when it's not Friday. And they're like, wow, she's really celebrating, isn't she? But I say, yes, we are. So sometimes the brown is it's my problem child. We just switched to cowboy hat, but this is my old s'mores. Cowboy hat has a little bit more red, like burnt sienna. And they just changed the formula. I didn't like it anymore. So we're switching to cowboy hat. And Sabrina said, Mom, cowboys are in this year. I did tell her, cowboys are in every year. Can I get a thumbs up on that? You know what I mean. So I'm just gonna make skin tone the way I like to make it. It's either, if I'm feeling, I don't wanna say lazy, but if I'm looking to cut a couple steps, I just mix the white and the brown together. But typically what I do is I mix pretty good portion of white with orange, a little pink. Make it kind of warm. And then if it's just a little too pastel-y, I bring in a little brown. And I already know, I just took a big hunk of brown. Okay, we're making a big pile. Sometimes you just have to make a pig pile, right guys? So we weren't able to be here on Monday. Little Rooster was sick. If you're new to us, Rooster's our grandchild. And we wanted to just be there for him. The kids had to work, so we just decided we're not gonna film tonight. We're grandparents, we're not gonna film tonight. Okay, it could be a little, I wanna adjust a little bit. I do think I don't have a problem with that brown. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna go in with my angle brush, and man, I really goofed it up. And I'm just going to edge it and paint it. Pretty easy. If I get my line too full of paint, I have a toothpick here. I'm just gonna pull it out. You guys know all the tricks. Sometimes we have somebody new watching and they're like, wow. And then I feel like I'm awesome all over again, right? Okay. So this is just gonna be a nice base coat face color. You can, and then I'm gonna probably float some brown around the edges just to, you know, give it a border. You can let your kids paint these. In fact, I was originally planning to use these for the kids, the bunny box for the kids that we're working on. But then I decided, no, they're just too cute to let the kids have them. I'm not being mean. It's just, those cute kids, they get everything, don't they? They literally get everything. Ta-da. It's our fault. We spoil them rotten. I know I went into, what's it called? TJ Maxx on just 2 days ago. And you'd think I would just, you know, load up. I don't get to shop very often. You'd think I would just load up for myself at TJ Maxx, right? Nope, Rooster got the lion's share. I don't even think I bought myself anything. But Rooster made out pretty good. He likes Bluey. Bluey, at first I was very, what's the word? Like, not gonna allow him to watch Bluey at my house. But then we watched a couple, because Sabrina was loving on Bluey. And Sean's girl, Megan, loves Bluey too. And I was like, okay, I'll suffer through. And I really like Bluey. And he loves music and dancing. So, of course, he loves Bluey too. Okay, so nice base coat for the face. It could be a little bit too pink. It's okay. It's a good base coat. I'm also going to do their feet. Make them a little bit. You know what? I'm going to add a little yellow. That's what I'm missing. Okay. I got limoncello. I want to warm it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. Okay. Much better. More of a cream. That's what I was looking for. So we have good news. The weather is up for good news for us. Maybe not for you, but you can tell me your misery here in a second. The weather is like, we're done with snow for now at least. We're supposed to have up to 50-degree weather. I'm sure it'll be flooding for the people down below. So hopefully not too bad. Here we go. I went with a little cream this time. So I've been ready. I love snow. You guys know I love snow. But I've been ready for a Chinook to blow through and just warm everything up. And then it could snow again after a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. Not too much. I have so many things I have to paint. I might even be live tomorrow too. Brenda, hello, Miss Brenda's in the house. Okay, so now I'm gonna just quickly go over the face just a little bit. It's mostly dry. Mixing in and making sure that my face and my feet are similar. You guys, off topic, how are people making money with toe picks? I know, off topic, I'm looking at the bunny feet and thinking, oh, those are cute. And then of course my mind wandered to, you know, what's not cute are human feet. And then I was thinking, but there's a lot of girls that make a little extra spending money with their toe picks. And I was thinking, ooh, just because at least my toes are beautiful, I've got to say, but John's and my kids' feet, kind of like troll toes. And I affectionately tease them about that. There's other things that you know, like, that is gorgeous about them, but I got to say, the feet is not one of them. I know, I totally digressed, didn't I, guys? I just went off on toe picks. Okay, so I'm just coming up here. I'm gonna do my cream. And I'm thinking about that because sometimes the laser, it's not showing it, but sometimes the laser can be a little sooty. Let's call it that. A little sooty. And if you're seeing that, if you're painting something light colored, and it's getting a little charcoaly, let's call it that, just take a wet wipe and clean that area first. Clean it all the way. Right. Let me know, do you have a tree that stays up all year and you just rotate the themes? Let me know. I'm kind of curious. I went a little lighter on those, but that's okay. They're up here. Because some of you do. Costco has paint your own sugar cookies with Bluey K. Okay, so tonight we're taking a meal to Sydney for dinner, and one of the place that she wanted dinner from was across the street from Costco. So can you tell me, Kay, is that in the bakery section or on the shelf or in the freezer section? Because I would love to be able to show up. He loves art. He's only 19 months old, but he's like grandmama. But I would just love to be able to show up with three things he loves: me, and Bluey, and cookies, and art. Okay, there's 4 things. It's a package. Thank you so much for telling me. Okay, and I am hoping that you're still on for just a second, or I might have to stalk you a little later and send you a personal message. Because I was thinking I didn't really want to eat where Sydney asked for food from. I know, I'm picky. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do a Costco hot dog. I could just run in, it's no problem. I'm just gonna run into Costco. That's never a problem. What could go wrong? Besides the fact that I would leave with a couch or a riding lawnmower or something I just didn't need. Right, guys? I know you get me. I know you understand the struggle. It's so funny because anytime I need a piece of furniture, I do look at their website and then I think I still have children, grown children, dogs, grandchildren, and the price of these things are not conducive to a healthy relationship, and people spill on them. And we're spillers. Big surprise there. All right, so I did a base coat. I would totally, hold on a second, I keep getting these emails that are busting through. I would totally do 2 or 3 coats, just, you know, get it in there, get it done, make it look beautiful. And I'll probably come back and do that. Oh, here I go. I'm seeing comments now. Okay. In the seasonal holiday section. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. I'm gonna look. I might even have to like shove someone out of the way. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna have to look. I'm so excited, and I'll have to stay focused. you know, because the little kid swimsuits are probably out too. Same section. Oh my gosh, it'll be so great. I'm a Costco haul. I know, Kay, I know. So, you know, like to save money, we tease ourselves. To save money, we normally order from Costco, like from, what do you call it? Not Uber Eats, but Instacart. And yes, they jack the prices up. And yes, you have to pay tip, but we're not doing that impulse shopping, which is a real problem. For those of us that don't get out of the house very much, when we do get out of the house, we have a big problem. Okay, so for pink for the ears, you know, use your favorite pink. Mix red and white. So Miss Megan made a mistake one day. Just one day. She's normally pretty good. She took the Christmas red and put it in the pink, or put the pink in the Christmas red by mistake. And she made this really lovely crimson color. So I was gonna pop it out. Now it was way before Christmas. That's why I had to give it a little shimmy shake. And I'm gonna see if I like it. I thought, let me try it. It's not too bad. It's lovely. It's like a raspberry color, but with a really good base. Ooh. Way to go. So if you want that, just mix your Christmas red and your pink together. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Though I gotta tell you, is that much different than if I added white to that? And then Sabrina might be coming in. She's gonna paint the Easter gnomes, like the 4-piece set. Oh, that's pretty pink. That's okay. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go super pastel-y. I'm just so excited about that bluey. I hope they taste okay. So I lightened them up just a little bit. I figured I'll come around the edge with a float, with a border. Okay, so right off the top of my head, I'm gonna say my dogs are really quiet right now. I wonder what they're getting into. I say that because I hear something slightly tearing. Okay, the nose, guys. I'm gonna do kind of, sort of super pink. A super pink for the nose. Hi, Lou, she's back again. She's just running, doing the loop. All right. Ta-da. Okie doke. So that was no big deal at all. Super easy. You're definitely going to want your paint pens for like eyebrows and whiskers, if you're going to want to do whiskers. Oh, they tasted fine. Okay, Kay, fine is not selling it. I need to hear like they were the most unbelievable thing you put in your mouth. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna do our you just make it any color you want. This Seahawks green. We call it lime or kiwi. Hi, Lou. She's on prednisone right now, so she finds herself with a little bit extra energy for a basset hound. Little bit extra energy. So you can go right over the hands because we have 3D hands to go on here. John made 3D feet, but this part of it was so thin. Sorry guys, I said no. It's not happening. These are super cute. So if I were to design something like this for the kids' Easter box, I would probably get rid of the circle and make this wide enough that it can go into a little stand, because that would be cute, so it's no longer an ornament. It's more of a little shelf sitter for them. And probably, I'm trying to decide if I would make them 3D eyes or not. Maybe not. You know, one thing kids can do and do well is paint eyes, like adorable eyes, anime eyes. The teachers do such a great job in the younger grades, teaching them how to do that. There's just so many wonderful resources for them, like Teacher to Teacher. I feel like my etch line's not great. My fault, like I didn't clean it enough, so let me grab a toothpick. So I think this project would go really quick. And it'd be fun if you had like all your family members at the table and everybody did one, and on the back they wrote the name, maybe put their thumbprint for their bunny butt. You know, like, let's try that. So little kids' thumbprints, you know, you can just kind of wiggle them around. Paint the bunny first, right? Just give them, you know what I mean? Just give them a little bunny butt with their thumbprint, and then with a paint pen, write the, you know, like the year and their name, who did it. Because you don't want them to fight later. Okay. Comes with edible markers. Edible markers. I'm all in. I am all in. I'm going to do some edging on that, so it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Loosey Goosey. That's always a crowd pleaser. I'm gonna get a little water real quick. I keep meaning to buy a new apron when I wear an apron anyway, and then I forget. So it's Friday. It's Friday. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. Anything fun? The football season, I think, is over. I remember eating the food. So football is over. Are you guys starting spring cleaning? Okay, I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I'm going to tell you guys anyway, because I know you're not going to judge me. We got so busy, like so busy from July to, quite frankly, January. The volume was crazy. You guys have been so good to us, but we weren't expecting it so soon. So I didn't have the studio ready to go into the busy season. Typically we have a pretty slow August. Kids are going back to school, what have you. And so I take that time and I, prep for the busy time. I did not have that. Now the bags weren't full, of course, because of heaviness. We cut out, 10 of the 33-gallon bags. They weren't full again, but we wanted to use heavier bags. But I had my old clay in here from when, I taught clay, and we moved with it, and I just wasn't ready to get rid of stuff yet. Paperwork from when I was doing others. I just, you get it. If you're not moving all the time, you are accumulating things. Speaking of moving, Kay, I just saw your message come across. Are you kidding? That's exciting. Are you allowed to share any of the tea? Are you allowed to tell us, are you upsizing, downsizing, moving to a different state? Maybe you're selling it all and going on an RV trip, or selling it all and going to Europe. Who knows? I'm kind of excited for you. I'm very excited for you. So exciting. So exciting. And it's so relaxing. I call it relaxing. The process of packing, because you can finally look at something and know that you didn't use it for 10 years, and you can let it go. Let it be somebody else's blessing. And then you have so much less clutter. I accumulate clutter but then I reach a point that I've got to declutter. And I don't know if you guys are like that or you're just good at decluttering all the time. Super pastel-y, guys. Okay, so my green, I want to get all that purple out, green and purple. Don't love it when they mix, guys. Okay. So I could paint over this one more time. I know when you get these pods, you're like, oh, that's not very much. It's, what is it? It's 5 milliliters, so 0.17 ounces. So it actually is more than you think. And if you want your green a little bit brighter, you could use phthalo green. Do I have any? Oh, look, not good. But I could use this green. Okay, so I'm gonna close the Kelly green. I'm gonna hit this one more time. And just start doing some detail work. Man, I went into the face, didn't I? Super cute. I have some little balls to hang them up with. I also have a big collection of odd, what do you call these? They're not ornaments, they're beads also. And I thought, well, some of them might be kind of time to bring them out. Okay, so I typically choose to float when things are still wet. I like to do wet on wet, but I see that I goofed right there. It's just paint. Don't worry about it. I do like to have a, well, either a filbert or an angle brush. A filbert looks like a cat's tongue, and it's like a flat brush, but it's been trimmed to be roundish. Oh, hold on, it's not, okay, here's one, but it's kind of not in the best shape. So this does curved lines very naturally. Also called a cat's tongue brush. In most of the art world, some people, don't agree on that. But also the angle brush does a really good job of floating. So I'm gonna just bring out some of the Tell Me About It, because it's teal, get it? Mostly clean my brush out, add a little water. You don't want it drippy. Okay, 20 years of collecting. Yep, I bet it's feeling good. At first you're like, it's hard. Your maybe pile is probably bigger than your definitely get rid of pile. But then when you go back through, you're like, yep, I'm ready. So that's kind of how I was with the studio. I had a maybe pile, and then kind of felt ashamed that it was so big. I wasn't utilizing the products. I'd moved on to something else. So if you can keep a Q-tip with you or a wet wipe, you can clean up any of the edging that you feel is just a little bit too much. Or you can, kind of paint in. You can sponge it. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that off. You can sponge it. Probably just get a sponge, wet a sponge, get rid of all the water in the sponge, and then kind of hold it so it doesn't have any of the flat spots showing. So different ways you can add some shading. Okay, I was gonna do a little shading around the face and forgot about it. Let me do that really quick. Okay, so because I went cream, I wanna go a little darker. I believe the brown will be too brown. Hold on a second. Oops, Yep. I have way too much paint in my paintbrush, but it'll make it nice for when my paintbrush will be ready when I'm on my last one. My first one's always a little too dark. And a good fix for that would not be getting the teal on it. A good fix for that is having a second paintbrush handy and then just going in right here. This one's a little bit more loved. Just going in with your same skin color and just softening it. It's just about layers. Just you have a gray layer, you have an oops layer, you're gonna go back and you're gonna clean it up a little bit. Good to go. Also gonna use that same color on the hands. I'm putting them on the bottom, on the curve. Well, that's a lot, that's okay. I'm just gonna go heavy and then I'm gonna go back through. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because when I paint silly, I hold things really close. And when I'm filming, I can't really do that. That's gonna get some green on there. And then I'm just gonna come in here and sponge up the sides up. That's exactly what I meant to do. Do-do-do. Fun. So the tops of them are a little bit soft. Maybe do the bottom of, tear this too. This might be Sabrina. I don't know how somebody just got in the house without the dogs barking. I'm gonna take that back. Okay. I'm gonna add some, like it's dimension, just shading on the bottom. Hi girl, did you get what you wanted?
Yes. Do they want to sneak peek?
Oh, that's a lot of pieces. No, we don't want to overwhelm them. I'm glad you're painting that one. Yes, my girls are the ones that paint when it has more than like 5 pieces because I just look at it and I'm like, oh, too much, shut down. And maybe you're the same way. Or maybe you thrive. Oh, Sherry F, she thrives on little itty bitty pieces. She's a tear tray fiend. Lula, would you sit down, please? She just had her nails done 2 days ago. Good grief, girl. Oop, just popping it in there. Okay, oops, let me go ahead and do, you can just pull up right to the table if you want. Oh, yeah, go ahead. No, you paint with you. Oops. And do the edge. Try not to get it too. She has been pacing since I started for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
Why? Oh, okay. I get you. I get you.
Trash bag in my room because I just cleaned it and she completely shredded it.
Oh, I just was telling everybody the dogs are being really quiet, but I'm hearing some kind of tearing.
Oh, thanks for
Oh.
being concerned.
I didn't go investigate. Got me.
That's okay. I know what you're talking it up.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay, we're getting close, guys. I do want to give him another coat. And do a little edging. I get to paint with my daughter. How fun is that? Okay. And do I have a darker?
I know it was you.
Hat?
I know it's Lou.
You know it was Lula? No, it wasn't Lula. Where's my what's
Are you
this?
live? Or you just...
I am live, yeah.
Oh, who's here?
Dioxazine, or whatever purple, dioxazine purple, the deep dark purple.
Is it there now?
Maybe it's up here. Yeah, it's right here. I'm just gonna do a little flip around Kay is here. Oops.
Ooh, hi,
Man,
Kay.
paints have just, I don't know what it is about the, we're having trouble too, about the paint bottles right now. This is Deco Art. Let's see if there's anything left inside. I just used this 2 days ago.
Can I please have the tape
Yes,
when you have one?
yes. Ta-da. That's a lot of pieces, girl. A lot of pieces.
Do you want me to paint all of them or just?
Yes, please.
two, or-
Oh no. Get them. Get after them.
Oh, yippee.
I'll do the detail stuff if I need to. If you don't have time to do it.
Oh, and that order that had to go out today,
Yeah.
it needs a freebie, but Dad doesn't know.
Oh boy.
So when you're off the live, can you resend it to him and he can cut it?
Yep. It's in there. It's just he's forgot, I'm sure. John forgot. Shocker. Shaka Khan. Okay. All right. And then lastly, around the edges, I don't love the blue for this. Let me think.
You do it like a royal blue.
Yeah, I was just gonna pull
Yeah,
this
oh,
one.
nice.
Yeah, like
Exactly
mine.
what I was thinking.
Perfect. This is basic foot acrylics from Liquitex. Ugh, I'm trying to just do a dab because I don't need very much. I swear there's something going on with the plastic world because they're not airproof like they used to. I'm having a love-hate relationship this week with our plastics. Okay, let's get rid of. Yes, good call. Oh, we were talking about feet, or I was talking about feet earlier, and how that none of my children got my beautiful foot gene.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, we're talking about it.
I fully inherited Dad's.
Troll toes.
Oh.
Monkey feet, troll toes. You know it's true love when you can take your shoes off.
The poor ladies, when I go get a pedicure, they're breaking a sweat trying to work on our feet.
I just love your personality. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm probably gonna put some, instead of putting light at the bottom,
Is that what we're calling it?
I'm just going right over top. She knows. She's just leaning into that. Okay. You take care of your dog, girl. It's UPS, or maybe it's John. Maybe you heard the foot thing. And he's back. I'm just using that scarlet that we had made mistakenly. We'll say mistakenly. Wow, I was blaming Penny, and it was not Penny.
No, I'm kind of scared. Penny normally causes problems, and she's gone too long without causing any.
Too long.
I feel like she's working on something big.
All right, so let's put these together, and I want you to notice that they do not have eyes. I'll show you how I will do my eyes. Oh, Kay says, huh, her daughter has monkey toes. That's what we call it too. Oh my gosh. Okay, well there's nothing wrong with my glue. The plastics in that are A-okay. Just gonna use a toothpick to apply my glue, and this one's my favorite.
This one's number 2.
Hold on a second. Are they different sizes?
Yeah.
Or did I just miss? Okay, so they are different sizes. So make sure you get the right nose for the right face.
Yeah. I want mine to have a really big nose.
Are you purple?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not bluesy goosey.
Loosey goosey.
Loosey goosey.
The goose, not goose.
Le goose. Sabrina named some of the paint colors for us because after a while you're just like, I don't know.
Goose.
Loosey goosey. Oh, bluesy goosey.
Yeah. Like the blue goose. Loosey goosey.
Okay. What's a blue goose?
Shall I draw a picture?
I know
It's
what.
a goose that's blue.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was missing something.
No. I hope not. I'd love to draw you a picture of a blue goose.
Okay, go for it.
Oh. I'm not sure that would work out very well, actually.
Yeah, we're not
Call my
drawers.
bluff.
We're painters. We're not really drawers in this family. I can draw a little bit, but I can't draw. You know what I mean?
Hi, Dudley.
You have to be willing to sit for a long time. Okay, so let me turn them around sideways because I can't. And Sabrina's gonna be like, what? Because, like I said, Facebook just made a change in my reverse the camera lens button. Wasn't where it's always been. Why don't they send you like a little email? Changes we've made this week and how they may affect you. I have no clue.
Well, actually, they do. When you go to the App Store to update your app, it shows you everything that they're fixing.
Well, yes and no. I guess
Yes,
that
they do.
could have been an app change, sure. But sometimes I just know from experience that Facebook changes some things for a while they're working on it, and then just like when you forget about it, presto changeo, it's back. So these could be like different color bunnies, different faces. Super cute. I was telling them, I didn't do it, but I was telling them that they could take their kid's thumbprint and, you know, paint the back, and then with the thumb, do a little bunny butt.
Oh, cute.
And, of course, you know, label it when, oh, that's not even, okay, watch out for the glide, guys. I thought it was in place and then it just slid. It did the Ouija board slide.
Is there a picture of this one on the website, or should
Not
I
yet.
on the next? Okay.
Not yet, but just start painting it any way you want. Just remember that sometimes we pick too many colors. Sometimes I overdo the pastels and I have to go back. Maybe you're the guys are the same. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Then I have to go back and take a color away because this is too much. That, I'm trying to get that right where it's supposed to be. Okay, how would I do the eyes? Well, you certainly could use a paint pen, which I put where while I was messing around. You could certainly use a paint pen. I'm just gonna take my blue, what do I call this? Toothpick and black. And I typically use Float Acrylic Black just because it's pretty darn dark and it's glossy. Let me see if this one's okay. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay, never mind. We're gonna bring out the paint pen instead. So I am gonna go in here. I'm gonna kind of make lopsided eyes. Let me just double check. Paint pens don't love me. I know you guys watch for the hysterics when things go wrong, and they go wrong so stinking easy with me. Okay, so I'm gonna just do like kind of like lopsided, so one's low, one's high.
Penny.
Oh boy. Okay, this will be the low one.
Oh, they're ornaments. That's cute.
They are ornaments.
I had no idea. I didn't even see that.
I
Cute.
prefer to dip and dot my eyes to get them the right size and all. He almost looks like a chick. So funny. I don't love paint pens. Oops. Of course I was overloaded, so he looks like Groucho Marx now, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna just, you can do some whiskers if you want, or not. Kind of cute. They need some dots in the eyes for sure. He's a little Groucho Marxy. That's okay. Gotta love a guy with a unibrow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not really. Okay.
Is there a TV on?
Oh, it's probably this.
Oh, okay, I feel like I keep hearing
Probably this. I'm thinking I have a second bottle of fluid acrylic, but I haven't opened it. Nope. I'm just going in for the black.
Kay wants to know if the eyes are etched.
They are not etched. Like I said, I'm just doing them just normal. Little kids are going to come in and they're going to do anime eyes. But I'm going to just dip and dot my eyes. I feel like that's shredded. I'm going to get the back side of a paintbrush that I really, really like. Find one.
Did you share Baby Rue's birthday?
No. I did the other day. Not finding, so I really like those really small paintbrushes. Oh, that we include with the paint kits. Here we go. I like that size. I'm just going to dip and I'm going to dot. And they are just the perfect size.
I told you it was Lou. She's trying to go. I just shut my door. She's trying to go back in there to keep.
And I'm just doing them a little lopsided. Maybe wiggle them a little bit if you need them, or dot them one more time.
Are you going to do the polka dots?
Yep, I'll get to that.
Yeah.
The second one will not have as much love on it. You're gonna let them dry while I pencil in, I think, with the paint pen that doesn't love me, the eyebrows and the whiskers. You know, and the whiskers are like, seriously, like, if your hands are steady. Dang it! Paint pens don't like me. If your hands are steady.
What not to do.
Yeah, exactly. What not to do. I'll come in here and fix that later.
No, you do good.
That's okay. We all know. We see. Oh my gosh, so funny. Like I said, I purposely made my eyes a little lopsided just so they're goofy a little bit, but you don't have to. One of the ways I like to make my eyes for sure is, you know, do with back of a paintbrush, do a nice oval. It's going to dry pretty quickly. And then the kids will tell you, because they're cool, to do the anime eyes. You just dip and dot. Oh, that was glue. It's like, wait, that's not.
I was never able to do those.
Really?
The anime eyes, yeah.
You just do some dip and dots to show, you know, like the little eye gleam to show which direction the eyes. Of course, that's upside down. Which direction the eyes are looking. These are really small, so I'm just going to use the back side of my paintbrush. Oh, I'm sorry, toothpick. That other thing. Oh, that's pretty small.
So you used to teach all of the art classes when we lived in Maple Valley.
Oh, for the kids?
No, like you would teach us about art. I think it was Thursday night art classes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm taking art appreciation next quarter, so I feel like all my knowledge on that is really going to
Okay, yeah, well, maybe, or they might say, hey, don't remember. She taught you like baloney stuff. I don't know. Okay, so what we're on? Okay, so dots, super cute. I'm looking to see what else we got. I mean, you can stop there if you want to. You can put a little O for the mouth, or you can do some dipping and dotting around.
Donna Stick says if she can get her boy to go to town with her, she'll stop by to get the paints today.
Yes, go ahead. We are here.
And Donna D says hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Donna. So, Donna Stitt, we are here until 4:30. But Sabrina might still be here.
Yeah, I can help you with the paint.
Yeah, it's just sitting. She's got a stack over in the local pickup. So
Is she waiting on anything else?
I don't
I need
know.
to
That's
go
a good question for John. Yo, John, what is Donna waiting on?
I'm going to use this bucket as kind of like a color palette.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You don't need all of them, but
I might.
nope,
No, I
nope,
don't think I do.
nope. Okay. You know what is a good small paintbrush that, you know, doesn't break the bank? They got these makeup eyeliner brushes that on Amazon, and you get 100 for $6. When I go to a paint party, people are always wanting those, and they take 2 or 3 home. I encourage that because they're so cheap. What's up? I know. I think the world's having a plastic
Paint crisis.
no, I think it's the bottles, the plastics. We took our paints off the market for a little bit. When they're shipping right now, it's not our paints, it's the containers. I've talked to many people about it. It's the containers. It's almost like they're being made very thin now. Yeah, we're gonna be at the post office at 4:30 if that works for you, Donna. So when they're being shipped and, you know, frozen and heat and everything, they're not their normal, beautiful, wonderful self. Let's put it that way. What's up?
Kay says, so fun. I love them and have fun at Costco.
Kay just told me that at Costco, they have a Bluey paint your own cookie, Bluey themed cookie, at Costco. Well, I was gonna get them for a rooster.
Oh. Yeah, get it for the 1.5-year-old, not an 18 and 22.
Well, I guess if Kay's still there, maybe she can tell me, like, is it a 2-pack, a 20-pack? There's probably more than enough love for everybody.
Donna says if you're going into town, she can meet you there too.
Yeah, we'll be at the post office, I guess, 4:30, 4:45.
And Christy Perez says those are so cute. Hey,
Hello, Christy. Like I said, I was planning on doing these for the kids' bunny box, and then I decided there might some of the components, like not having the eyes, might be a little too hard for some of the kids. So I decided, no, these are too good for the kids. Instead, I'll figure it out. I was thinking I'd make them the legs bigger, maybe put them on a stand. Definitely put the eyes in there. Where did I put that really skinny paintbrush? Right here. And Sabrina's painting with me today, so I'm super excited. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, but I was thinking I was gonna outline with that scarlet just a little bit.
Donna says that the post office would be better for her.
Perfect.
Or she can even meet you at Costco if that's where you're going.
Oh, I'm thinking so. So Sydney
Group
wants
shopping. Can I go?
Sydney wants dinner from that AK Asian place, but I didn't. I don't. So I think I might just get some hot dog. You know, I'm gonna regret it. But you know, sometimes you just think, oh, yes, I'd like a hot dog, please. Okay. Yes, so I was thinking we'd probably be, we don't need to be to Sydney's until 6, and she's just around the corner from there. So I'm thinking like 5:15 maybe. I have to go in and get a Bluey cookie.
You better get 3.
I'm assuming it's a multi-pack. Okay, so I know everything's upside down today. Don't hate the playa. Hate the game. Okay, a couple things I was thinking of is I don't have my jute over here. Of course, it's over in the studio or over in the workshop. But I have some cord I really like. Well, we just cleaned out this room, so like we cleaned out this room. So really quickly, I don't know how. This is pretty much how I would do it, and then you could do stuff like. I have a little tiny gingham bow I tied. You could do that also. How cute is that? Okay, so I just double up on it. Hold on, let's pick out. Oh, poor Lou. She thinks there's a cat in there or something. I don't know.
There's 3 dogs all laying down in the hallway.
Oh, that's so fancy. Are we doing fancy? Are we doing fancy or? So, you know, when I used to teach 50 kids a week, it was no big deal to spend $40 on beads. And this is just what I have left over all the years. But there's nothing wrong with just the rustic farmhouse beads. And they now make them, you have to buy 100 at a time, like gingham pattern on there. So surely they probably have some pastels, or you can just paint them yourself. If you have a kid you don't like and they got in trouble, make them paint it. That's what I say. Okay, I'm kind of, oops. So the hole in that pretty one is just not going to work for me. I don't know. That looks a little torturous. Hold on.
But it's kind of funny. We have an outdoor cat who sleeps in the garage with a heater and everything. And sometimes if it gets really cold, she'll come and slide and sleep in my bedroom with me. And Lula does not like cats, but she goes and sniffs and barks outside every door,
Looking
but
for
the
it.
door that the cat was in.
And she calls herself a basset hound.
It's really funny.
Okay, so I just did the loose loop. I'm doubled up. Let me see if this is gonna work for me. It's been a while since Christmas, so oops. Okay, so I'm gonna come around the bead, and it's glassy, the glassy bead. I found something that looked like old-fashioned grandma bead. There you go. And then you could tie a knot at the top of it. And like I said, I would paint the back. I should do that really quick. A solid color, and then have everyone just kind of paint with their thumb the bunny tail. And so you could also, this might be a little bit too busy, do a little bow also. Takes me forever to tie these bows, and I have a little guide that helps me too. I know. So with the jute, I probably would do the gingham bow, but since I don't have jute and I have something that's got a little bit of a pattern to it, it's just too much. It's just too busy, too many things happening, but pretty cute for your Easter trees. And it's a 3-pack. Don't forget to use your discount code though. Super cute. I'm trying to think. I do not want 3D eyes. It's too much. And so we didn't etch the eyes so you guys could dip and dot them anywhere you wanted to. But I feel like I might have made mine a little too small. They're a little squinty. So I'm probably going to go through and fix them before I... yeah, Donna, go ahead and text me. Probably going to go ahead and fix them before I put this picture on the website. All right. Super cute. Hope you like it. I'm gonna go ahead right now because I'm working on a pour, like a paint pour real quick for a class I'm doing later. But I hope you guys have a really good weekend. I'll probably go live tomorrow because I missed Monday. Hopefully I'll do the village, the Easter village, and oh, wait, it was a spring village.
It was spring.
It was a spring, right. But nothing on it was super complicated, so I may come up with something a little bit more fun too, since I already painted it one time. You know how I get bored. Anyway, Kay, thank you so much for letting me know about the cookies. Donna, I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks for the hearts, guys. It always makes the video get out to more people, the little hearts and thumbs and comments. So appreciate all you do. You have a good weekend. Bye now.
Bye-bye.